Just another quick video. I am the Caveman, and this is Caveman Creations. And what I have here is a couple of boxes of scraps that I keep. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these, and we're going to make a wall hanging decoration. Go through here and see if there's any pieces that kind of interesting. Let's see what we got so far. Some of these, all right. And I have some of these left over from when I was cutting strips out for the flags. We'll use these as a base to kind of set things up here. First thing we want to do is figure out how big we want to make something. That's good there. Need to cut some of these. And what I'll do is, what we're going to do is make mountains. So you want to go from corner to corner, like that. We're just going to mark that out. And we'll cut that off to give it a flat edge. That'll be a mountain peak. And same thing with some of these others. Just going to go through and look at some of these. See how they look. And I'm going to go and trim them up. And so we're looking for mountain peaks like that. Probably put two of those together, maybe. Cut it across flat there. It's pretty much anything you want to do, because if you look at the mountains aren't perfect in shape. They are pointy, some are flat, some are rounded. So we can kind of go and stick with that whole idea. So I'm going to go and cut some of these and try to lay out an area, and we'll see how it looks when I get those cut out. So what I did is, as I was cutting them out, I cut this one so it would lay over that one. And now I'm going to do the same thing to this one, so it goes into this one. And all you have to do is line up the bottoms so that they're flush. Draw your line on the back side, and then it should go together nicely. Just like that. I'll take it over and we'll cut that out. And we got that cut out. Put that one together there. Like that. Then that one will go there. Have to sand them a little bit so they make a little tighter fit. And then another one down on this end. Yeah. You can see it's starting to take some shape. Alright, now that I got them all cut out and put into place, you can kind of get an idea of where we're going with this. It's going to be framed in, little wall hanger, mountain scene. But now I'm going to go and sand them all down, and then we're going to burn them. just like that. So don't put them all together. You can just put the blocks in there so you can get an idea. Of how it's going to look. And what color I have here is a phantom gray stain. And I'm going to just use a paper towel. I don't want to go really heavy with it, and I'm not going to do them all. Just want to give a little color. So I got them colored, and then I went over them just lightly with a little 80 grit sandpaper just to rough them up a little bit. Take a little bit of the gray out. I'm going to leave the brown just as they are. What I need to do now is make sure my edge is square here, and then come over here and mark it and cut it. Now that I have the bottom piece cut, I'm going to measure up, thinking about 5 inches. Now I got the framing all cut out. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm thinking burning the frame. So I went and burnt the frame. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that gray stain, the phantom gray, and I'm going to do the frame in it. Alright, now that I got it together, got it all not together, but stained, I'm going to go and put some glue on these, and then I'm going to brad nail them together. Just a little dot, you don't need a lot. Yeah. And you can take this end piece, put a little glue on it. Like that. And you go and put that piece in. And you want to clamp it. And you just want to line up your edges. Just like that. Then you'll want to go and do the same thing to the other side. So you know your corners are nice and square. Again, once you get it where you want it, nail it in. We'll let that sit and dry. Now that those are all done, all I'm going to do now is glue in the rest of them and let it dry. Alright, we got it all glued together now. Last thing to do is glue on the top part and nail that in. Again, a little glue on the end. Nice fit. Now we'll take the brad nailer. Take the brad nailer. Just one. One on the other side. that dry, and then the hangers in the back, and we'll be done. Now when I attach the hangers, I like to leave them behind a little so that they're not sticking up over the top, so when they hang them from the wall you won't see them. I did pre-drill holes for the screws to go into, that way the wood doesn't split. And like the last video, I put a little glue on the threads and put in the screws, and this project is done. And there you go. Nice little wall hanging decor. And this particular style, if bought at one of those places, the hobby place or the guy's name place, or the places, would retail for about $65. I don't charge that much. For something like this, I'd ask about $40, maybe $35, and probably $45 for that one. This is a different one I made. Same thing, made it out of scrap. Added a moon or sun, depending on how you want to look at it. But another easy project using scrap wood that would normally either be burnt up or thrown away or whatever. Why waste it when you can use it? Until the next one.